I beg, no vex, yeah? Yeah, bros. Don't leave me there, bro, no vex. Over in the love. Don't leave me there, bro, no. Don't leave me there, bro. I got 3 children. I be go raise them.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wemimo and I'm also known as StartMemo5 and also known as TMO5 Kanduko. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. So today's news, like this video, is basically about the Nollywood actor that we lost yesterday. So his name is Junior Pope. He's a very well-known Nollywood actor, and I believe he practically made my teenage and growing up years, you know, fun, because obviously I don't think there was anybody born in the 80s or even till now that doesn't watch Nollywood. And I love most of his films. Most of his films is always either presented as like a bodyguard or as a security or as a prince in a palace or as a servant in a palace. Like that's most of his roles. And yeah, I can remember watching quite a handful of his movies, which I can't even think of or remember off my head now, because I've watched quite a lot of his movies. And obviously, having grown with responsibilities now, Nollywood doesn't seem to be a lot of Nollywood doesn't seem to be something I watch a lot. I kind of like gravitate towards Yoruba movies and, you know, international movies. With that being said, he passed away yesterday, and the question I have in my mind is he negligence or recklessness? Because I want to believe that so many things contributed to his death, and I felt something could have been done to prevent this death, because I'm so angry in my spirit, because I felt his death could have been prevented in so many ways. This death could have been prevented. This is death, and the other crew members who are still yet to be found, their death could have been prevented. There's been a lot of videos going on social media. There's videos of him. Some were saying that was where there was a video of him talking on the phone to say, oh, people see the length we go at, look at the risk we go to entertain you guys, being on a boat crossing River Niger or whatever without a like a, what's it called now, without a life jacket and stuff like that. And some were like, oh no, that video was when they were coming back from shooting. You know, there was back and forth. Obviously from when he was on the phone, it was like, yeah, it was only one my parents gave back to. I've got 3 kids and I'm going to train them. I want to get off this boat alive. It was as if that's him being aware of his death coming, or is it, like I said, is it recklessness or negligence? So I will have, and there's other videos where people were like, people came up with videos saying that they were provided with life jackets. So, and I'm going to be sharing so many other things in this video that I felt we should now have in Nigeria, because the way Nigeria is right now, Nigeria was not just founded yesterday. It's been how many years now that Nigeria has been in existence? So let's talk about this guy. So he's a Nollywood actor, and you know, like I said earlier on, so like I said, there was a video of him on the boat, and from one of the things I noticed that was totally wrong was the fact that he was on that boat with no life jacket, with nothing to help him should in case if he falls into the water. Is he a swimmer? I don't know. Is he not a swimmer? I don't know. But then, like I said, that his death could have been prevented. So he was on that boat with other people. They had no life jacket on. But I saw other posts on social media saying that the producer and maybe other people had life coats on or life jacket on when they were crossing the river. So the thing is, was Junior Pope offered life jacket? Was Junior Pope offered life jacket? Yes or no? If he was offered life jacket and he did not wear it, which I doubt, because he said in his video that we look at the risk we take with no life jacket. So was he provided life jacket or not? If it was provided life jacket, if anybody out there knows, please put it in the comment section. And if he wasn't provided life jacket, I would say that is the fault of the producer or whoever has taken them to shoot such reckless movies. And I think at some point, this is not me passing blame, and I think at some point, as a producer, as a filmmaker, or whoever you are, if you are a film producer and you are taking your crews to a risky place or to a place whereby the risk they are facing is higher than if they tell you that they don't want the job, it is your responsibility to ensure their safety. So all the crews that this Adama, the producer of the movie, all the crews that was going with that producer to go shoot that film, their security lies in the hands of the management and the producer. So with that being said, why I said his death could have been prevented, so it was not wearing life jacket there. Looking at that boat was on high speed. I don't know if that's the kind of speed they are meant to, you know, to go on the sea. I remember when I was in Nigeria, I was on one of those boats when I was trying to cross from Ajah to Ikorodu, and we were given a life jacket, even though it is not the normal one we see in modernized or Western world, but we're still given some sort. Even though before I got onto that ship, onto that boat, the guys were like, they were like opening high to me that, oh, you need to put that on before you get onto the boat. So I had to ask my staff to hold my bag so I could put it on. So they were insisting I put that life jacket on before I enter into the boat. So now, their boat capsized. Eventually they were able to, you know, to get him out. And trust me, Nigerians, when they realized who he was, they placed him on the floor, started taking pictures, fanning him. The first thing, and I am 101% confident that if somebody had started a CPR, Junior Pope will be alive today. If someone has started chest compressions, your hands like this, there, you see where I'm holding, you see where I'm touching, place your hands like this. If someone had done that and put pressure, like hard pressure while he was lying on his back, if they do that for at least 5-10 minutes, that could have saved his life. But illiterate, gullible, illiterate, uneducated people lay him on the floor, started taking photos and blowing him hair. And when they realized he wasn't moving, they tried to take him to the mortuary. It was at the mortuary that obviously whoever was at the mortuary noticed his fingers twitching. Even at that time, I'm telling you, if they had just started chest compressions, CPR, that could have saved him. That could have saved him, at least till they get to an hospital where they will, you know, take him into, you know, a proper resource room. But instead, a mortuary attendant asked them to take him to the hospital. Instead of these stupid, illiterate people to take him to the hospital, they brought him back. They took him back to an herbalist or to the side of the river to start doing some incantation, whatever. Only before he finally ended up in hospital and he was pronounced dead. Like I said, CPR could have saved him if somebody was wise enough to do 30 chest compressions and then blow air into his mouth twice. Even if you don't want to give mouth-to-mouth blowing of air, continue with the chest compressions. Mind you, chest compressions could be hard to do. Just one person cannot do it. If there's 5 steady people who's doing it consistently, that could have saved his life. So a life was just wasted. And my question still remains, is this negligence or recklessness? And again, moving forward in this regard, I think Nigerian government should implement the use of AEDs. So AEDs are automated electrical defibrillator. So that, like a machine, if somebody has a cardiac arrest or if somebody suddenly stops breathing, if chest compression has been done and chest compression is not helping, but as long as chest compression has been done, it's still going to help blood to circulate. If an AED is brought, that could check the rhythm of the heart and check to see if this heart can be shocked back into the rhythm. So this is an equipment I believe that every state in Nigeria should have one. Every state, like, you know, hospitals, bigger food eateries, supermarkets, local communities. I think this is something the Lagos state government needs to look into. In fact, maybe the whole federal government or whatever arm of government is responsible for stuff like that. An AED, automated external defibrillator, should now, like, they need to find a way of bringing these things in, because even if there was one of that in the local area where they drowned, trust me, if they have that machine will shock him back to life. Because from what I read on social media, they said his fingers were twitching. That's still a sign of life. If an AED was in place, that could have saved him. It's just so sad that lack of training, lack of, you know, people, when common sense is not common sensing for them. Moving forward, chest compression is not difficult to do. We can learn it. If you've never heard of chest compression before, once you finish watching this video, go on to YouTube. There are so many videos that teach you how to do compression in adults, how to carry out chest compression even in young children. You know, chest compression is a skill that needs also to be added to the education system in Nigeria. I don't know whatever subject they want to add it onto, but chest compression, CPR needs to be taught in schools now. It could be taught in maybe health and social sciences, or in biology, or in whatever, or like a curriculum that each department or each education system has to do at one stage or the other at their 633, whatever the education system in Nigeria is. The government needs to add CPR, how to perform CPR to the education system in Nigeria, because when I saw that news and then people were like, oh, he's alive, at that instant I was hoping that maybe yes, he's been able to receive some sort of help from an hospital or from a passerby. It's just crazy, back and forth that he's alive, and only to be told that 3 hospitals have confirmed him dead. And then obviously our Nigerian people, I think Jerry Amilo posted a video of his corpse in hospital, and people were bashing him like, obviously I think the why Jerry Amilo posted his corpse was because people were saying that he was still alive. It was like people were wishing and hoping that he was still alive, and he came out to do a live to apologize that he only posted that video to let people know that he's gone. So like I said, if you're an artist or a Nollywood actor or whatever you are, or if you're into filmmaking and somebody is taking you to somewhere that wherever location they are taking you is a risk to your life, please, I think you should draw out, like you should pull back from such job. Because how can a producer be taking you on a movie and the producer was alleged that this producer had a life jacket on? So is it that the life jacket was not enough for the producer and her crew, or Junior Pope was among the ones that were given life jacket and he did not wear it? There are so many questions that needs to be answered, because it's like I said, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's just a needless waste of life. And now his beautiful wife and his sons, he's not here now to raise them. It's a sad waste of life. Sad waste of life. Honestly, I don't know how to explain this. It's gone just like that. And I think as Nigerians, we should stop this habit of, when people are involved in accidents, we should stop this habit of start taking out our phones and filming them. Even if someone was in an accident and they are bleeding or something, you could even lay someone on their side into recovery mode could save them. Just laying them on their side like this could save them at times if they've just come out of an accident. If there's no visible wound, if they don't have any wound that is visible or any open wound, putting them in that position alone could save their life. Or even the chest compressions could save their life. For you to know when to start a compression, you need to check that there is life. If this person is breathing, how can you do that? Place your face towards the face of the person to check if this person is still breathing. Or if you don't want to say, because if you don't want to put your face because of fear, or if you don't know what is wrong with the person, you can just check for their pulse. Check there. You can check for pulse there. You can check for pulse there. If you're able to check pulse, any thumping or bouncing, if you're able to check that, you get something like that, it goes to show that this person is alive. Stop, putting pressure on their chest. Just keep doing it. That could save somebody's life. But some of us will just take our phone, start filming because you want views on social media, or you want to go and sell it to social media house. I'm pained by this guy's death. Absolutely pained by his death, and his beautiful wife, the children that he's gone off to go do that risky job for now, is not back to look after them. I'm so heartbroken. So heartbroken. So heartbroken. I don't know what else to say in regards to this video. Anyway, guys, this is where I just thought I'll quickly come and say this here, that his death could have been prevented. Nigerian government need to start implementing CPR into Nigerian educational system, and also the provision of AEDs in hospitals, in local centers, in communities, in resorts, places that people visit all the time, and places where there are rivers, places like that. AEDs should be implemented in such areas. I'm imploring Lagos State government to please look into this. And also, guys, this is all I've got to say. I don't want to ramble on too much. If you've watched this video and you agree with all I've said, please share this video. Let's share it. Importance of AED and learning how to do CPR is important. Share it until it reaches the right angle or right people so that they can start working on this. And also, guys, I don't want to waste a bit much of your time. If you watch this video till now and you're not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? So don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you're yet to do so, turn on the post notification so you don't miss any other video from me, and please share this video. All right, bye now.